So, bit of a disaster. Kitty got the flu. She got it from her parents. They got sick last week. As you can hear, some people have generators going. They actually have power in their apartment because they're actually right next to a police station, which is kind of pleasant for them. So now I gotta look after them and look after Kitty. Well, here I am at Kitty's parents. Her mom's still sick, but not bad. But her dad's really sick. So how's it going, Dorothy?
Yeah. Well, it's been kind of bad. I was sick, really sick one day in bed all day, and then I got up the next day feeling better. But then John's sick, and he's in there moaning away. I didn't realize how sick he was until later on. Not at first, because I wasn't that sick. I mean, I was in bed all day, but you know, I come through it.
What's he coughing up?
Dark green mucus.
Is he still coughing that up?
Yeah.
Well, he needs some antibiotics.
Today he was doing that.
Yeah, he probably needs antibiotics.
Yeah, he probably does.
Yeah. So what's the challenge has been for you?
Well, last night, every 2 hours, he tapped me on the door. He have to pee. So I didn't get much sleep last night, if any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he using the urinal?
Pardon?
Is he using the urinal?
Using the urinal.
Okay,
yeah.
is that helping?
Yeah. Oh, a lot.
What about the straws and using a cup?
And he likes them too. That's been good too.
Yeah, so he doesn't have to sit all the way up when he's
drinking. But we
drinking.
can't use this water right now because they're doing something to it.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, that's a problem right now.
Oh, I got you some
I got
more.
a little bit there. Yeah, I'm glad you brought this.
Got you some more fluids. If you need any water, let us know and I'll get.
No, that should be plenty.
If you need any more, let us know.
He did get up and have a cup of tea and a muffin, or a piece of toast.
Right.
And he's had a muffin since. And then he had some...
so you still got plenty of food, right?
Some water. Yeah.
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 Yeah, you're lucky to have power. Nobody else has really got it.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah.
But don't have good water.
Yeah.
Oh, Kitty. Yeah. Kitty's not feeling too well, eh?
No.
Kitty, yeah.
Yeah, she's got it bad.
She's got what?
She's got it bad. The flu.
She's still sick from the flu?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Dear. Well, I'm glad she didn't come over then.
Hello, John.
Oh.
Turn over here if you don't mind.
Good heavens, he's gonna...
How you feeling?
A drink for you.
Probably a little better.
Yeah?
I still have a terrible cough.
Yeah. I'm not going to get very close to you.
John's got some antibiotic he'll maybe give us for you.
What is this?
It's
Red Dragon flavour.
Red Dragon flavor. Is it good? Yeah, good.
I got you a bunch, so.
He's not quite as flushed. Although I probably do. I gave him 2 Tylenol at 12. So
you're doing the Tylenol and the aspirin every 2 to 3 hours each, right?
so
he gets like 2 to 3 hours aspirin, then 2 to 3 hours later Tylenol.
no, I haven't been doing that.
Yeah, try that. That'll get his temperature down.
It's okay for now, Dorothy.
So I'm just going to have a rest before I go home. Give Kitty some fluids, give her a wash, turn her. One of the things that went right was the metal straws have been a godsend. It's much easier to give him fluids and Kitty fluids with those than it would be with the plastic straws or trying to sit them up in bed. And hydration, we're just pushing it as hard as we can. And Tylenol aspirin, and also turning them every hour and a half is totally important. Otherwise, the chest actually will get gunk in it, and it's highly likely to get a bacterial infection on top of the pneumonia. And that's what's pretty much killing most people, unless they get it full-blown sepsis, in which case it's the hemorrhage as well as the diarrhea. Thankfully, they haven't got the diarrhea yet, any of them. One of the things we wanted to do was bring them into our own home, but we have no washroom on the main floor. So yeah, we could use a lookable loo, but how good that would be. If somebody's old and unsteady, I don't think it'd be very good. So for now, they're okay where they are, and they're getting power most of the time because they're right next to the main regional police station. What they haven't got now is water. Their water's failed. I'm not quite sure. They're hoping it'll come back. They had 1 litre of water. That's what they had going into that. Obviously, if it carries on, I'll liberate some of my stocks and they'll have plenty of water for all their needs. But that's a critical failure that most people don't really comprehend. is that once power and main services start failing, once the water taps don't work, for most people, they're out of luck. So I'm walking home by the park. I've got the mask on, but I really don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to see anybody. And I sure as heck don't want to get close to anybody.
Well, the dogs are going crazy. Well, the whole world's gone crazy. Kitty's upstairs having a rest. One of the things we have for the dogs are these kind of quilted pads. Now there's a lot of uses for moving van blankets, and I think if you get one and chop it up, make some of these. I mean, its purpose, we have our water sorted out with the Berkey, and even though the main's been off for a while, I still haven't even had to go and get any water from any of the ponds or streams around here. We had enough stored up. The food, we've got plenty of tins, we're using them. And yeah, heat's okay, the Mr. Buddy's working, the fireplace is working, and we're having a spring day, which is nice. But yeah, it's the mechanics of looking after people that's driving me crazy. Like, because of how badly we were set up with this. Like having to go over to Kitty's place, Kitty's parents' place, and come back here and look after Kitty. She's doing okay. I mean, she's got a nasty, nasty flu. So what I'm doing is I'm pushing Gatorade on her and turning her every hour or two and making her cough and sit upright and all of that stuff, right? Basic care. But the metal straws I invested in were great. I mean, it means you don't have to fully sit the person up, or they're not going to try. It's a lot less hard for them to choke. They can't actually get fluid in their mouth through the straw unless they're actually awake enough to suck it, which prevents fluid going in the lungs, which prevents them getting pneumonia, which is a good thing. Yeah, and like I say, that's basically it. Have a lot of sheets, have the ability to clean them. What I've got is the mechanical laundry machines, as I've shown before, and I'll link it in the description. They work great, as long as it's not too cold outside. I'm just putting some water in, a bit of detergent, spin, spin, spin for about 4 or 5 minutes, and change the water. If they've had feces on them, repeat, hang them out to dry on the line. Seems to be working okay. But yeah, I only have time for this because they did close the hospitals down. They closed the hospitals down about 5 days ago. I actually had the pleasure of being there, and yeah, we asked people to pick up all their ill people and take them home. About half the people did get picked up. The other half we trundled over to, the army took over to the Rogers Centre and put them on cots. I doubt any of them will live. The care there was utterly bad. Somebody tried to talk me into actually taking a position down there. I told them I can't, I got to go home and look after people, which is true. Family first and all that. So I don't know where it's going to go. There's still a lot of dislocation going on. Uncle Al in California put up a video, which was nice. It was nice to see some preppers out there actually communicating during this. It's kind of nice. It would have been nice if some of the bigger preppers actually, because they got the cash from YouTube and all that, if they'd actually been able to produce help videos during this. I mean, I've done what I can in terms of putting up how to turn people out, put a face mask on and stuff, but I don't have a lot of views. And yeah, the big guys and the big girls have dropped the ball on this one. They just have been selling fear for so long, they probably don't even know what to do. And they're either dead or they're hiding. So one of the fallouts from this, I think, is with power still out pretty much everywhere I can tell in North America and Europe, dark zones in Asia and Australia, still no word out of there. The death rate's still continuing. I mean, nobody's working, nobody's doing anything. Yeah, I mean, what police you see on the street are in the cars with masks on. They're not getting out of the cars. And that's effectively the community service that they tried to set up with no background and no money in like 4 or 5 days. So people like Kitty's mom, who's got flu, Dorothy, used to be a nurse. She could go and put an armband on, be given a list of houses and go and knock on them and give first aid care. Very much what they did in Spanish flu in 1918. Great idea, but unfortunately not enough people to do it, not enough time to do it, not really a society where that's okay. Gosh only knows how many people dead in their apartments downtown. Yeah. So I'm going to look after Kitty, try and get some rest. Not actually working is actually making me feel a heck of a lot better. So hopefully I can stay strong and look after the terriers. And hopefully in a day or two I might start actually letting them out in the garden again. I mean, this whole shoot to kill thing, and dogs are causing the flu that Fox and CNN had going last week. That's done a lot of damage. A lot of pets been shot or abandoned. And yeah, let's blame something other than a flu virus and ourselves and how we live, right? Let's blame dogs. Anyway, that's all from me. And yeah, stay safe out there, everybody.